Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a virtual machine with the UTM. Now I'm not gonna install anything because I pretty much used 100 GB on my phone and I kinda need to save some. I have only 20 GB of left, so I'm not gonna install the thing actually to my thing, but I'm gonna show you guys how to make one. So first you want to download the UTM SE app. Well, I guess I have to switch to portrait now. So just search and then search for UTM SE. Just wait for it to load. It's just okay, cannot connect. Yeah, sometimes it's just internet connectivity that's the issue. Just don't mind it. And yeah, as you can see, it says UTM SE Retro PC emulator. Don't get the remote a virtual machine because it just uses your computer, and I don't have a computer with me currently. So use the UTM SE Retro PC simulator. So just install it. It is quite a big of a app. It's 1.7 gigabytes of space, but it's based off of Kimu, which I sometimes use for making some like OS. Like many people, instead of installing it to your computer itself, it will generally just use what is it called? It would generally just make a virtual machine. It's just a virtual machine stuff, so you guys can see and all that. And the requirements for this generally is it's iPhone OS, iOS 14. Last time I checked, it was like iOS 11. But so all you need is an iPhone 6s or later. But I have the so it looks like they made a update. Why would they just change the thing now? But it's entertainment, so that's one issue if your parents check your screen time. Yeah. Please by click open. Once you finish installing it, it should show you here. I've used this app before and I made some virtual machines, but they don't really seem to work. But what do you expect from an iPhone 7 Plus with 3 GB of RAM? And yeah, and for well, I'm gonna switch to landscape now because I can. Uh, so now it actually will look like this. So just create a new virtual machine, new machine, and CD DVD image. Click browse. So let's say I'm gonna do, for example, I'm gonna do what is it called? Let's do Windows XP. No, Windows 7 Pro 32. No, yeah, let's do that. Name it. So it depends on what you have. So this phone, its native architecture, or pretty much as long as you have an iPhone 5s or later, which even to be able to run this UTM app, supportedly with the latest version, you must have an iPhone 6s. So as long as you have an iPhone 5s, the main architecture behind your iPhone is ARM64. But Windows, since we have Windows 7 Pro, 32-bit, we will choose i386, and essentially there's many different architectures here, but in this case, since I'm using a 32-bit, because generally requirements are less strict in with x86, and because we can only be limited to 2 GB of RAM, and it depends on what OS you're running for. So search up like what is the requirements of that Windows. So in this case, don't extend this to the max. Like this phone does not have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Like don't even try that. So send it to something reasonable. So this phone has 3 GB of RAM. So I would recommend maybe doing 1 GB of RAM. That's it, not 2 GB. I tried that. Leave this at default. Click continue, and then specify the size of the drive where data will be stored onto. Just leave it as I don't really plan on messing with that. Share directly, so like as if you plan on doing I don't know what, but you can just select wherever. You can share as a read only, like share. But I'm going to do this right now. Whenever you actually need to do it, you should do that. But don't do it now. I think I would recommend doing it later. So click continue, and then name it whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to name it. Uh, just name just I'm gonna name it just virtual. Easy. Virtual. Okay. So system QEMU use virtualization. Now if you selected ARM64, click use virtualization. In this case, we are using x86. software, so we will heavily rely on emulation. Legacy ARM hardware right now, I don't really want to mess with that. I don't know what's that. So it's just showing us the PC, RAM, default cores, 8 GB, and then just click save. And then as you can see here, now if you click play, you will get something. Well, if you're running anything below, I would just recommend going into, wait, let me show you again where I clicked. You see, maybe you should switch back to portrait again, and then you see these, I don't know, but they call this in the school the waffle thing. I don't know how this looks like a waffle, but click this one, and then after that scroll down to you can system, and then make sure that everything you want is correct, and make sure this is not set to 32 if the maximum or anything more than what your phone can handle. For example, if you have iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can for sure do 4 GB of RAM with no problem. But again, if you have an iPhone 6s with 2 GB of RAM, reconsider it. You can only do for 512 megabytes of RAM. So in this case, since I have a 7 Plus, I would choose 1 GB of RAM. Now, we leave all these to default, and then make sure that, because it gives us some error, like go to display and then emulated display cards, choose that to the second one. This is mainly what I use, and then we can't get the GPU acceleration support. I don't know why. You can just retina mode, linear, all that. Just leave it as default as my recommendation. And after that, go to this is really important. Go to Kimu, and then go to and then whenever it says UEFI boot, just select that you want to use BIOS and all that. So go back, and then you can do some changes to it, like virtual machine. You can click on icon. You can leave some notes about it, like hi. You can leave some notes about it, like style, generic. You can do operating system. This is just the app icon, and then you can see like Windows 7, iOS. I don't know why you would choose iOS, because you can't do that. And then go back to settings, and then click save, and just wait for it, and then go to click play, and I'll say, and I'll do that all that. This case I don't want to do that at all, so just quit that. Now another way you can do this is by making it save by itself. So go to UTM again, because I shut down the machine, so it quits it. So UTM SE, and then go okay, I think I have to go here. Yeah, here, and then go to, but I mean you could also do the plus icon here, but I'm just going to use landscape, and then go to, and you can also go to existings, and then you can go download pre-built from UTM gallery. So it'll take to your default browser. So in this case, let's do Windows 7 again. No, Windows XP. No, Windows 7. Yeah, by x64. So I don't. So then click download here. So it'll download this. It will save as a zip file. Now go here and then downloads, and then I'll go open the zip file. Just wait for it. Okay, wait, and then click UTM, like the Windows 7.UTM. It's just doing, I don't know what it's doing. I think it's downloading from iCloud. And then, oh wait, you should click open. I forgot. Oh wait, and then after that, it's just gonna do this. You have to change this setting. I think you have to change the setting to UEFI BIOS, and you have to turn off the UEFI boot. But let's see what happens, because I never actually seen this, but sometimes it just makes a mistake. So just do the same tweaks that we did earlier, and that's it pretty much for this video. So see you guys in the next. How did I already drain 30%? Okay, maybe it's because of the test we were using. And also with UTM, just so you guys know, is a very intensive memory and device resource intense platform, so probably you want to make sure about that. But either way, see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Subscribe, like, and share.